Hello, aloha, ¿cómo está? What else? Guten Tag, konnichiwa. Um, Doing a quick update video for everyone. I've been extremely busy doing all types of other things in my life, so I haven't been able to update, but I have been consistently working on the car, every weekend. I so far got the Cincinnati side skirts on, which were a pain in the ass. Because I forgot that these were the original old school ones where you had to do like crazy modifications to get it to work. And I had painted it and had it ready before I test fitted it because I forgot they were old ones. But anyway, they're on. Yes, I have a lot more molding to do. I have to make it pretty, but I just wanted it to be on for right now. I'm going to clean up all of this. I have the side over here that I had to cut out. I'm going to put back in. I'm going to mold it in and make it look pretty, so no worries. But my main concern was just getting the things on. And doing that with one person was not fun. But if anyone else happens to get like one of the old school Cincinnati side skirts, note to self, you will have to cut this part off right here. And you're going to have to go and sand it down. Do I have it in the car? Yes, I do. I'll show you what I did to the other side to get it to fit, because this is way too close. It just hits. Like it won't fit in there. I'll push it out. Oh, sorry. You didn't see what I'm talking about. And so, yeah, that needs major modification. You have to, of course, trim that part down. Get the best double-sided tape that you can possibly get, and clean the absolute fuck off of both of the prep and sides. And you will also need to sand this a lot where this gap is at, because it's way too much. So if you don't sand this before, or sand it down, sorry, in there, it's going to hit up against the door and it won't fit. And it will push it off. So those are two major contingencies that you have to do. You could always cut it in the middle and then like push it out and try to make it work. But that side over there where I sit in the door jamb will still hit no matter what. What else? I wired up the fans independently. So they're on a toggle switch, on off. I just did them both so they're both on high. I will eventually hook it up to a double pole, double throw switch. Do I have one around? No. Oh, here we go. Ooh. And I want to hook it up so that when it's in the on position, or the first position, it'll turn on when like the car turns on, and then I'll still be to independently turn it off and then switch it to another position to turn it on manually if I want to, when the car's like not running or they're not on for whatever reason. So I'll rewire that as well. And same thing on this side skirt. I still have to, mess around with it and get it to stick on there. But they're on. That's all I cared about. I had to also, you probably can't see, but I had to cut off a lot of the fenders too on these old school Cincinnati fenders to get to work. There's still gap issues. I did as much as I could do with trying to get that to work, along with the Def, the Def Performance, I forgot. All these old school manufacturers that used to make stuff, along with the bumper, to get that to work. So everything was off because it's all aftermarket parts. I got the fuel door on. I still have to adjust it, but I need someone to like pull the fuel tank lever while I'm adjusting the door so it pops up properly. And it's also, I need to turn it out just a little bit so it's aligned a little bit better. That's fine. That's neither here nor there. That's all like little adjustment stuff. Tail lights are all wired up, so the Infinity tail lights work now. Let me show you this side. This side looks a hell of a lot better because I learned my lesson from doing the one on the driver's side. And so this one's better. I'm still going to go and sand this down, put some, a little bit of, I'm not sure if I'm going to do silicone or epoxy on there. I got to figure out. And this is what I'm talking about for the side. See, I started, putting this back in after I had to sand it, but I had to sand a bunch of it down just to make it fit in there, because it was, if I didn't sand it down, this part would have been sticking out like literally like that much. So that's all done. I mean, well, it's in the process of being done. Oh boy. Now do the same thing on this side. Unfortunately, you can't really see it. Can I turn on the light? The little... okay, I can't turn on the flashlight, sorry. But I had to sand all that down over there so it wouldn't hit the door. So the side skirt wouldn't hit the door. And here goes the fans. And it must be... I think I wired the power into the wideband, so I gotta find a new power source for it, which is fine. That's like a, you know, little 20-minute fix. I've been wiring the proximity, the intro proximity push start button. Let me go back over there and show you guys. Okay. Check marking stuff off. What else I gotta do for this thing? I gotta get a no bolt front license plate bracket, because I don't want to bolt into this bumper, and I also don't want it to block off the intercooler, which it kind of already is. There's really not that much air that can go through there, so I'm going to get a no bolt bracket to go like over here on the side somewhere. Fix the headlights. Headlights work now. I went and had to do a heavy modification to get these side blinker lights to sit as flush as possible. That was a little bit of a pain in the ass as well. Chased down some more vacuum leaks, got those taken care of. I'm trying to find some stealth side skirt door jam thingies to the VR4 ones. But those are kind of really hard to come by nowadays. I went through and cleaned up the wiring. I still have a long ways to go. Well, not a long ways, but I still have, you know, work to do to make it look pretty. So, yeah, I know. But you should have saw it beforehand. So this is like a huge improvement compared to what it looked like before. Like even in there, huge improvement. I did some cool alarm features in here that of course I'm not going to like show or tell you about. I did a lot of other stuff that I'm going to keep off camera on the car, as far as like, you know, starting and everything. I gotta try to figure out how to get this horn. Yeah, I gotta mess with that some more, like a little bracket or something for this. The horn is still work with the quick release steering wheel. I mean, I know it looks sloppy right now, but this is just like a little prototype, and then I'll figure out something. I'll 3D print or make something that looks a lot better. But for right now, I just wanted to get it to work so I know it works, and I can make a better bracket for it. And here goes the push button start that I'm still working on. I brought this kit years ago, used from someone else. I'm not going to use these vampire thingy bajigs. I forgot the name of it. Or this. I don't like using vampire clamps. I think they're just not very reliable. I'd rather just solder into it, you know, and just do it the right way. So that's that. I still have my little to-do list, which is getting very short. I already told you most of the stuff that I have to do. Clean up wiring. Oh, welding an e-brake. Common problem with these cars. After a while, that goes. So I took it out, and I'm going to weld back in the bolts. Let me take this out real quick. There we go. And so I'm going to weld the bolts back in. see. And then I'm gonna reinforce it with some more like sheet metal around it, and I'll figure out if I can like take the stress points out of it somewhere, because look, the stress points are right here, like over there, from when you go and you pull up on the e-brake handle. Got a little nice little cool cup holder from someone off the forums that was making these, so that's nice. What else? I still have to put on the rear wing. I want to get one shot at that, so I'm gonna need help to have someone hold it while I measure everything out to make sure it's perfect, because I only get one shot to drill into that hatch. So it's either going to be perfect or it's not. And for the most part, that's pretty much it. I'm down to like just the little things to patch up and put back together on the car. And then I have to clean it off and spend probably a week or two buffing the fuck out of the orange peel, which I'm not looking forward to doing that, but gotta do that. Anything else? I think that's just about it. Yeah, I think that's just about it. Yeah, so it's coming along. I can't wait to drive it. Oh, I'm gonna get some new carrier bearings. Some company in Europe made some really nice aftermarket carrier bearings. They're like 2 parts, where you can put it on there, put the drive shaft on, and you put the carrier bearing on the side, and then you put the bolts on, which I like, because I made a video about the carrier bearings that I brought that turned out that they were pressed in wrong from the warehouse that made them, and that's why I had to go and cut it and gerrymander it and weld it together. And it was just a pain in the ass, and I'm pretty sure it's going to vibrate whenever I get ready to drive it. Yeah. Oh, I got a backup camera. I got to install that, and that will work off of this old school radio. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it's pretty long video, 12 minutes, I guess. And I'll stop talking. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.